Well, I'm back at my mom's place at the moment, and it's been a tough day. I left, with my youngest aunt being at my mom's side there, and I started reading some messages here. I decided to come on in in here and you know check it out. Um, Karen Shields, my dad had two medium strokes that affected his left side. Yeah, it's tough, man. The strokes were 2 years apart. Wow, that's nuts. He had to retire early. He will be 87 this fall. Way to go, dude. I'm glad you were able to fight through that. He lives in his own house still and drives. Power horse. Mind you, it took a while to recover, and he had no secondary dementia problems. Yeah, well, yeah, my mom, the dementia was there, no question about it. We just couldn't figure out what was really causing it, and being at the hospital. Okay, they showed me more x-rays today, and they could see where the dementia was in the front. But the problem that she has right now was at the back. There was two spots. Um, yeah, I think the doctors are correct that you need to do your stuff. It's true that all the doctors have said, I gotta be able to focus on doing things for myself and be prepared, and that's why I keep on trying to be here to do. But my so much of my time has been at the hospital that I haven't had a chance to. Like today, I left at 9:30, and it's going on 6 o'clock now. I am completely freaking beat up, but I was there all day long. Um, there's a lot of work to do around here. I'm considering staying off of TikTok and stuff like that for a while, and trying to gradually get rid of garbage and stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff that is going to have to be given away, or I don't know, donated or something. I don't know. She's not going to need it. Um, she she won't be going into a care home. Unless there is a miraculous change where um, the bleeding in the brain stops, which it's not going to. It's too deep. Like for an example, like when you see, a brain. Okay. Wish I had something else around here which I can use for an example. Yeah, here I'll use the first aid. So say for an example, this is the brain. Okay, and it's way back in the road. Right back here is where the problem is. Okay. Well, they're saying that deep down is where the broken vessels are. There's two of them. And so there's nothing you can do about it. They said it was too risky. Yeah, it is one day at a time. I do have to deal with things as they arise, right? And it's not easy. Um, I have very little help from the family. A lot of people are too emotional about this because my mom was the longest living person in the family, right? Always there for people, and boy, did she ever have an attitude when she wanted to cough it up, man. um, but the whole family is more aware of what's going on now. Am I close to any siblings that she has? Only one. That's my oldest aunt. My other aunt and I are trying to be on the same page through everything because, you know, she's the one of the family that knows best of what to do in these kind of situations, and she wants to help me out. But we've got a lot of our own sets of problems. If we're gonna try and get anything going properly again, And then the stuff behind the scenes is still actually happening. So um, going from hospital to a home is sometimes faster if the doctors get involved. Yeah, she's not going into a home. Let's see here. Robin, I was in tears listening to you about your mom. I've been like that all day. She's in my prayers, whatever God have for her. If she is to go with him, so be it. I know it's a fact of life. It's a fact of life. At least she'll be in peace. If not, to remain here with you. She can harass you in good faith. In good faith when she comes around to being herself. Harassment would be an understatement. You know, but you know what? I'd rather have her here and harass me than being in the situation that she's in right now. You know, divine progress can wait until you know that you can get the oil. I can do the oil change myself. It's just a bolt in the back, take it off, let it all drain. You put the new stuff in. That's all it is. I just haven't had the time for it. Time and the caretaker will be in place if they don't have room for at the facilities. Yeah, I'd rather be seen her go to facilities, but staying strong has been very, 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 very tough. Yeah, I did see my youngest aunt and my uncle today. They're the only ones that I've seen. I don't know where anyone else is. My cousins know nothing. I haven't got the slightest clue if anyone even showed up. No clue at all. I thought they were going to, but I can't force people to do it, right? You know, my boy, my 25-year-old who just got married was gonna come out. I did a video chat with him when I was with my mom, and he said he can't do it. And you know what? And I know he watches my videos. I respect his decisions to see my mom in the good times. For example, when he got married, the good memories. So, the other Karen, so very sorry to hear this. I had a feeling this was bad behind the scenes. So did I. There was stuff going on behind the scenes that even I did not know. Okay, which is what I discovered within the last 2 days. Okay, there was, but time will tell about effects of the stroke. It's already bad. It's already bad. If I was to have, you guys, if I would have done a community post showing her condition, I think I hate to say it this way, you guys. I know some of you guys are probably very, 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 very sensitive, but you know what? I'm overly sensitive, okay? And I admit it, okay? Those of you who probably would have seen her condition would have vomited. Okay, that's how bad it was. I think my boy was getting sick when he seen the condition, which is understandable. Okay, but I've been there constantly the way it is, and trust me, my stomach is not feeling the best. Otherwise, yeah, from you guys who've responded, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I'm not going to go into my held folder. There's no point. Yeah, it's been rough, man. It really has been rough. But anyways, I got I just trying to have a little bit of bite to eat. Drink water. I was tempted to drink a beer, but this is a lot of people say don't do it because it could be a bad decision to drink a beer or more, right? So I'm gonna try and focus on trying to get some cleaning and stuff done. It's the least I can do. And yeah, I guess until next time, you guys. And like I said, I'm trying to stay strong to get you guys videos the best I possibly can. It's been tough. But for those of you who have responded, and have been very nice. I went into my other folder already, and Franum4368. I apologize that you were filtered for some odd reason from 4 days ago. Great job on the van. Congrats and many blessings of safety and joy to you along your path. Have a wonderful time at your son's wedding. Now, if I would have known that was in there, dude, sorry, I'm calling you dude. I don't even know if I'm talking to a female or not. My apology. I'm going to approve that. There was nothing bad about that. I don't know why it got held. I apologize. Anyways, I'm not going to get into about the wedding thing. You know, that's just a discussion for behind the scenes. So, but as for behind the scenes, though, guys, yeah, there was one piece of the puzzle that was bad. And I actually discovered that last night as I was going through everything, trying to piece together how this could have happened so quick and why. And I did find out the reason. I think I had a discussion with people at the hospital today, told them what I discovered, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, yeah, they interact with each other." I'm like, "Yeah, I think that's what it was." And then another person came along like, "What the hell?" And I was like, "Yeah." Now I'm gonna do a recount of it to make sure my numbers were accurate, and then give it to them tomorrow. So yeah, when you're looking after someone, you can only do so much. In the end, whatever choice that the person you're looking after does, you can't say no, you can't do this, no, you can't do that, because they got 2 feet in the heartbeat, they're still breathing, they can still think. What are you supposed to do? All you could do is suggest things, and that's what I was doing a lot, was suggesting, I really think you should maybe do this, or she would ask me questions, right? Okay, and then I would answer, or I'd Google it or something like that. A lot of times my answers were pretty darn accurate. But there's one thing that I discovered, basically really summed up possibly what she was thinking. I think I've heard enough of that today. Anyways, I am drastically tired. My eyes are red like crazy. I'm considering even taking a bath tonight. And yes, I'm staying the night at my mom's place here because I got a lot of work to do. She was just laying there, just doing whatever she was doing, So, all we can do is keep our fingers crossed. But, anyways, I'm going to get going here. Like I said, I got a lot of things to do. And, I'll talk to you guys within a day or so.